Hi, this is John Rosenhead, Jerusalem psychotherapist. In this week's Torah and Psychology class, Tetzaveh, we're going to ask the following question. What does it feel like to wear a beautiful garment, a beautiful, expensive clothing, a suit, a dress? How does it make you feel? So we could say that by wearing this clothing, which gives off an impression of success, of achievement, of a certain stature and position, that it has an effect on the way a person actually feels. It creates a sense of higher self-esteem, of confidence. They have a greater belief maybe in themselves and their abilities. They feel more successful. It can actually have a reciprocal relationship between how they dress and how they appear externally and how they feel internally. And the Ramban actually suggests this as an idea based on the Big Day Kahuna in this week's parasha, with the wording of the pasuk of Lechavod U'Sifaris, that the clothing of the Kahuna, of the Kohanim, was for honor and for splendor, that it has this effect of making a person feel more important, that they value, they understand, and they have a greater sense of value of who they are because of the clothing that they are wearing. But let's go a little bit further. Is it the clothing that makes a person important? Is it, in a way, worthwhile looking at this idea as a therapeutic technique to go out and buy some nice clothing to make yourself feel better? But we can see that, as we know from the Purim story, Purim's coming up next week, we know that Achashverosh also wore the clothing of the Kahuna, of the Kohanim. And he wanted, we can say that the suggestion is he wanted to do this to present to everyone, to show that he was actually important, and he was using it as an opportunity to show the Jewish people the splendor and the kavod that he was requiring and deserved because of wearing the clothing of the Kohanim. But we know it was a party. It was just dressing up. He was wearing a costume. It wasn't real. Therefore it suggests there's a question of, so what is the Big Day Kahuna? For Achashverosh, we understand it based on the Gemara that we can look at it to deride Achashverosh. It's actually just a joke. He wasn't special. He was wearing the clothing because he wanted to be special. So to answer this further, the Or HaChaim explains that Moshe Rabbeinu, during the period of time, the Miluim process, before the Kohanim started the Avodah, he also served in the Mishkan. But he wore white clothing. He didn't wear the Big Day Kahuna. So we want to ask, what is the special relationship between the Big Day Kahuna and what is the necessity of the Big Day Kahuna for the Avodah with the Kohanim? And the Or HaChaim explains that they are indispensable from each other. The Kohanim and the Big Day Kahuna go together. Yes, Moshe Rabbeinu could serve in the Avodah in the Mishkan in white clothing without wearing the Big Day Kahuna. Achashverosh could wear the clothes at his party and still be the same low level that he really was. It didn't have an effect, any genuine effect on his stature. He was trying to present a facade. But the Or HaChaim says the Kohanim and the Big Day Kahuna go together because they are made for, in all senses, literally they are made for, and in a spiritual sense, in a psychological sense, they are made for the Kohanim. That when you are wearing something that you're supposed to be wearing, when the suit, clothing really fits, because you are actually carrying out the task that is meant for you, when you are achieving or focusing on a task in life that is building on your skills and talents and developing you as a person, it's tapping into your unique potential, then the clothes really do fit, and the clothes are meant for you, and the clothes give you that grandeur and the splendor in a genuine, authentic way. Because it's not just based on an external appearance, it's not just what you're trying to show to other people, and it's not trying to tap into this external nature of the clothing in order to affect the way that you feel internally. Although it does have that effect, there is certainly significance to the Ramban's explanation. But what we see if we use the wording of the Or HaChaim is that when you're engaged in what you're supposed to be engaged in, when you're working and focusing on a task that is meant for you, when you're achieving your purpose in life, then the clothes really fit. The clothes are really meant for you, and then it gives you that kavod u'sifaris. It gives you that honor and grandeur and splendor, both how it's presented to other people, how you feel it's a genuine experience. And that is what we want to try and take out from this week's parasha. A message of self-fulfillment, self-actualization, of tapping into your talents and your goals. And that is what will really make you as a person. And that is when you will know that the clothes really fit. Have a great Shabbos and keep well.